IptiQ is transforming the experience of buying insurance by providing its partners with a tailor-made digital insurance engine and underwriting capabilities. The result? Increased cost savings, sophisticated underwriting, greater customer engagement, a new role in the value chain, and new revenue streams in record speed. Next on stage, IptiQ.
My name is Carl Christensen, and I'm the CEO for IptiQ Life and Health for Europe. So I want to get all of your attention to this presentation, but a lot of you are already looking at this beautiful boot I have here. So I'll explain very quickly what happened. 5 weeks ago, I decided to play tennis, and it turned out to be quite a bad mistake. Ran for a stop ball and broke my Achilles. Now, 2 things I learned doing that. 1, tennis is a very dangerous game for old men who still think they're young. 2, it teaches you every time these things happen that clearly we're not immortal. Yeah? Things happen. Things we don't plan can suddenly occur. Now, IptiQ will not deliver us immortality. That would be a stretch too far. But what we aim to do is make insurance more accessible in a more simple way, in a more deployable way to the market, so we can be there at the point in time when these unplanned events occur. That's why our industry exists. Now, IptiQ is a risk tech company. We feel we differ ourselves in the sense that we do not only focus on one part of the value chain, we deliver the whole set of an insurance solution. And we do that by providing end-to-end digital insurance solutions to partners so they can deploy their brand and sell insurance. So we're a B2B insurance solution provider, but we focus heavily in the B2C component to provide our partners with the best customer journeys in a digital fashion. And that enables them to really solely focus on how they can deploy their brand in a very efficient and scalable manner. Now imagine you are the new CEO for a market and you've been sent from the headquarters to start selling insurance. You're really excited, but you're daunted by the reality of what you need to do. Capitalize your balance sheet, set up regulations, get the approval, hire product actuaries, develop the products, pricing, underwriting journeys, and deliver best-in-breed digital journeys, as that is a must today. Many of you will know that takes often more than a year, and it often costs tens of millions. Imagine if you can do it in weeks and almost at no cost. That's the value proposition we like to bring. Now, Alex and I will go through how can we make that happen in practice through a very quick demonstration. There are 4 core things we would like to showcase for you. Creation of a product, selection of an underwriting journey, relevant pricing and commission levels, and of course, very important, defining how you will distribute this product. This is our very latest development, so I hope Alex is going to work today. So let's move on. So here we go in terms of the relevant markets in Europe where we are, regulated in the sense of where we've had experience. We're creating this company called Life for Sure. We go with the UK as a market, and we select next in terms of what product do we want to work with. This connects to our product engine, which we have developed through many years, taking a lot of our experience into account. In this case, we've selected term life. And we'll give it a name, Term for Sure. If we move on. Here we go now into specific configuration areas, which is normal for core elements of the product. In this case, in order to save time, we will again connect to our product engine to load an existing developed product. This is what we're constantly developing on. Every week we develop new sets of products, and they're easily selectable. And here you see, in terms of the relevant configurations, we can then associate riders to this life proposition. this case, we will move on. We have a terminal illness rider. Rather than that, we select a waiver premium, and this again will connect with our product engine to update it. Now, before we move on, we also then need to define underwriting, one of the most essential parts still within life insurance. Most still go to doctors when it comes to specific sum assures, and the relevant turnaround time of those are significant. What we try to do is very much digitalize, to a large extent, the underwriting journey and to interact with the client in that way. Simple underwriting is just in and out questions. Guaranteed acceptance is just you just accept all of the applicants. But in the end, we have smart underwriting. And smart underwriting connects to our tool that we call Magnum. This assesses about 17 million applications a year. It's launched around in 80 different insurance companies and has around in 17 different languages. And here we loaded then a relevant underwriting rule, which really enables us to achieve straight-through processing to an unprecedented rate. We've just moved in Germany the relevant underwriting automatically from about 55% automatic underwriting up to about 75 to 78%, meaning clients can get a decision there and then. So the other thing is we have to choose is the pricing. So we have different ways to do that, formula or table-based. We will go with table-based this occasion. And again, this connects to our product engine, where we will load a particular table for which we define relevant premium rates and the relevant things associated with that. We'll then also load the commission, because our partners, of course, needs to gain commission for the activities they undertake. And there we go. We just then quickly do a test associated to our API frameworks, just to make sure the APIs have been created okay. Seems to be the case. And now, very importantly, we created a product. Now, how does a partner want to distribute this? Here we will select customers to end consumers, direct to consumers, but also intermediaries, which still remains an important part of the sales journey today, and we want to digitalize also intermediaries. Now, in this case, rather than just providing the company with APIs, we will provide our digital solutions to enable sales digitally. And here we have different journeys that we've developed and constantly developed. We will select the one for Generation X. We will upload an image quickly that is related to that entity. We select the color scheme associated to that, and we will make sure we can preview it. And here we go. Now we have a full-fledged journey digitally, all regulatory compliant for that particular market that will enable from start to end with smart underwriting and appropriate pricing and commissions. What we also do here is the relevant catalog of services that we know we will then need to implement thereafter that will be required for that particular client. Some of them are automatic, some of them we need to do as add-ons. Intermediary-wise, we need also to select how would the intermediary like to operate. In this case, we will just provide them the APIs, because many of them have their own tools, which they then like to integrate. And also for their phone sales entity, the IVRs will also provide the APIs. And here we'll go to finish the configuration. So here we are. I think that took about 3-4 minutes, I hope. And that goes to show how quickly and rapidly we can deploy a product to a new market. Of course, we can make that much more complex and truly embed the brand in a highly differentiated manner. And a lot of companies have already joined us in that journey through 6 countries in Europe. Now, there are 3 things I'd like to leave you with. 1, we can scale the fundamentals of tech investment. As we have 15 partners, we scale their tech investment by always redeploying new technology. That lowers the cost for everybody involved. Secondly, one of the biggest challenges we're facing as an industry is how do we make acquisition cost more efficient, more sustainable in a digital age? And here we create ecosystem of learnings, and we deploy that back to our relevant partners so everybody can share from that learning. Because to achieve that from just one partner is highly challenging. To achieve it for many through A/B testing is definitely an added advantage. And last but not least, through this venture and the success we've had to date, we're now also embarking into P&C, which we'll be adding this year as a new line of business from Life. Thank you very much.